Hi, hello, and welcome back to episode 7 of our podcast called D.D.D Discussions. I'm Laura.
And I'm Luma. And today's topic is going to be all about different genres in K-pop. And for the start for this episode, we're going to hit you with our news flash. And small disclaimer, we record episodes mostly Monday, so the news are going to be from Monday last week to this week's Monday. So basically we cover a whole week, but with news from last week. Yes, I think you got it. Gonna be the best.
Yes. And first, we're going to tell you something about the latest comebacks and tour announcements in a couple of sentences, more like a list, to be honest. And then the latest news that happened from last week's Monday to this Monday.
Yes, and to start with the comebacks, it's quite a damn list. Like literally, 1 week and we had banger comebacks from like bigger names and also a lot from smaller names that we're not gonna name everyone obviously, but like there were a lot of comebacks. So first of all, we're gonna start with the 17th with the new The Boys album called their title track is called VVV. I'm not sure anymore what the whole album is called. Unexpected. True. It was on the 17th. Then we got NMIX as well on the 17th with Know About Me and Yuki from Idol, also with Radio Dum Dum. On the 18th, we got Stacy with Byeee and Rocky with Bye Bye Bye. 19 was literally just Mark D. I don't know. Mark is everywhere. I love it. With the pre-release plus 82 present. So basically, plus 82 is just the thingy when you call, like, when a Korean number calls you. I don't know what it's called in English, the thingy. Like in the front of your number. And on the 19th as well, a pre-release from Tempest called Destiny. And moving on to the 20th, we got Fantasy Boys with Undeniable, SKZ giant Korean version as an anniversary comeback of theirs. On the 21st, also on the 21st, Mona Lisa by J-Hope. And now we get to today, like Monday 24, we got some good stuff. First of all, we got 2 debuts. One from Kiki, the new girl group of Starship. That's called actually I Do Me. Maybe another TikTok, because they had some weird promotions though. Then we got, finally, New Beat. Kinda happy for them to debut with Flip the Coin. 10 with Stunner, like 10 from NCT. And I think our favorite today, literally, Extraordinary Heroes with Beautiful Life. It's literally good. Like the whole album is a no skip album.
The whole album before this.
Yes. No skip. Literally.
And a song you hear, like, the name from the song and you're like, what the actual fuck? It's actually the banger. Like,
George!
It's George the Lobster. But it is a banger.
Wait, isn't there something that's called Larry the Lobster? Isn't it like a SpongeBob character?
Yes.
Nice! We found Larry's long lost brother, George!
But yeah, to move on to the tour announcements that just dropped, and actually not just the comeback dropped from Extreme Heroes, but also an announcement to an Asian American tour. And we are really hoping that they will also come to Europe, because I will cry if not. And I will send them a lot of DMs again.
She literally sent them, like, JYP send Extraordinary Heroes to Europe. I want to see them. She sent that one to like literally not JYP himself, but like JYP the company account and Extraordinary Heroes the account.
I never ever like DM'd an idol or like a group on Instagram, but JYP with XCs that they need to bring them to Europe like a while back, and then just recently actually again. Just like I copy pasted the same text and then send it to the JYP Instagram account and the Extraordinary Heroes Instagram account as well.
Maybe you should
I
actually
need it.
write like JYP himself as well. Just like literally like, hey, here JYP, you got this one. Bring it to Europe. You would make a lot of money here.
But to keep going.
No, wait, the problem is with XDs, there's truly like no and more or more to come thingy, so hopes are pretty low. Anyways, go on with my favorite girl group.
Chances are low, but never zero. We still have a little bit of hope.
Yeah. Not sure about that one.
They made it here once, they'll make it here another time again, please. I need it.
Same. Move on with my favorite girl group though.
Oh yeah, your favorite
All
girl
time.
group of all time. Stacy announced an Asia and Australia tour. Then we have JB with an US tour. Then G-Dragon with an Asia tour.
Hey!
And
okay,
shut up.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
There is also happening Lollapalooza in Chicago again, and the artists going there, we have Twice, X-Name Heroes, Boy Next Door, Cat's Eye and Kickflip, and One I Could Cry. That's not like K-pop, but a K indie rock band. It's Wave to Earth. I really like them. And something why Lua just said, hey! And why I skipped them.
Drum roll.
All hours within Europe and Latin tour, and we need to go there. We need to get some tickets.
Yes. I'm
gonna call it sick if I don't get the days free from work. I swear to God.
Same. Because literally, like they were like, "Oh, what cities they should come to?" And I was like, "You know, bro, Vienna, Austria exists. Like, just Austria exists. Keep that in mind."
Well, Munich would be good too.
Hey, you don't want to come to like some vacation kind of thingy? No.
It's cheaper for me to go to Munich. That's why.
Wow.
But it's not like Berlin where you also need like 10 hours to travel to. Munich would be nice middle. Munich would be nice middle. Almost. Oopsie.
I don't think so. Yeah, go on, because we're gonna get like all hours here and not XDs though, but we got all hours.
Yeah,
hopefully.
And we are still hoping
close to our hometowns.
Yeah.
Or maybe just close to my country. Thanks, Austria.
But that was it for the tours actually, and Luma's gonna keep going with the news.
True. Not that much happened, thankfully. Yeah. But we got new jeans, and they are not like they parted ways with Adore, if you don't know, and now they want to do like their own thingies and stuff, but under a new name called NJZ, something like that. NJZ, yes, like still new jeans, but not new jeans. Yeah, won't be happening because Kurt literally favored the injunction from like Adore. Yeah, they can't use their new name as well, so they're gonna be inactive for a while. And one sad but also somehow happy news, I don't know, they didn't get promoted well. All members of Ace left the company, and Beat Entertainment, thank God, gave them the rights to like the name Ace and stuff, so their copyright mark thingy kinda. So let's just hope that they find a new company. I don't want to say a better one. Beat wasn't that bad, but still not the best. But yeah, I hope they just find another company to like go. Yes, I just hope they stay together. Like they I think they're gonna for sure gonna stay together, but like others, another company and all together and manage to like be happy. Maybe go to Infinite's company. Not gonna happen never, but you never know. I would love to just like open a company and put every group that's like not under good company into our company.
Yes, very much.
But no money. Yeah. Actually, that's it for the news though. So start, I guess, with the thingy. Starting with our podcast thingy now, with the main topic, I guess.
Yes.
Basically, if you're listening to this podcast, obviously you might like K-pop, or maybe you just know a little bit about K-pop and you're just interested. No. But you might have wondered or asked yourself why all the songs like in the K-pop industry are called K-pop, even though they're not really pop. Like even Extraordinary Heroes is called K-pop, but they're actually kind of K-rock pop. Yes, feeling like this. And some are like fast and some are like sad. And we have like ballads and stuff, but it's still called K-pop. You're asking yourself, why? I mean, good question. Ask myself the same. I think Laura as well. No? We're here today to change that one. We're gonna explain to you why K-pop is called K-pop, even with different genres in it.
Yes. K-pop is a musical genre that has like quickly became a global phenomenon, which is like catchy tunes, addictive beats, and visually stunning performances. K-pop has like captured the hearts of millions of fans like worldwide. However, not many people are aware of the different genres and subgenres with K-pop that makes it so diverse and unique. And that K-pop is just like a headline for it all, and that it's not all pop. And we are gonna explore the different genres of K-pop and what like makes each one special with some examples for you so you can have a better picture of it.
Yes. And for that one, we're gonna start all classy with the genre pop. Pop is literally the most mainstream genre in K-pop and is characterized by its upbeat, catchy, and danceable tunes. Many K-pop groups are classified as pop groups, and their music is often tailored to appeal to a wide range of audiences, like kind of like the Western one. And K-pop songs are typically accompanied by visual, stunning music videos that are featured intricate
Intricate.
choreography. Good choice of words, but I don't know how I want. Very fancy choreographies, vibrant costumes, and special effects. And groups like Twice, with songs such as Cheer Up, showcase this classic pop sound with bright and energetic tunes. Did you pick Cheer Up because we talked about it yesterday?
Actually, no, it was a coincidence because, like, I was, like I told you, I was on like some Spotify playlists to get some inspiration for the genres, and I think Cheer Up was the first one actually, and I was like, oh yeah, and then like just later I had in mind, oh wait, we talked about Cheer Up yesterday with Champagne.
Yeah, with the Missy.
But it is a good example. It is a good
Yeah,
example.
it is a good one. But I mean, you could have also picked like the Fields or something, because that one
Yeah,
would
just
literally be
Twice
like
in general, to be
happy.
honest, like a lot of songs from them.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, to keep going, hip hop and rap also play like a significant role in K-pop, with many groups and solo artists integrating rap heavy sections into their music. It is a genre that has gained a lot of popularity in recent years in the K-pop scene. Some idols specialize in rap, and the genre often includes influences from old school hip hop, trap, and even experimental rap. Songs like Mic Drop by BTS or any song by Zico highlight K-pop's hip hop side.
Yes. And another popular genre with K-pop is R&B, aka rhythm and blues, which is actually more featured like smooth vocals, emotional delivery, and like groovy beats. Like, I think you might know Dean. Even if you're just like listening a little bit to K-pop, you might have like come across his name. And one of his like most popular songs as well is Instagram. And it's also kind of like, it's literally R&B K-pop. Then we have Penmeko with Bolo. And just saying, one of my friends literally is like in love with K-hip-hop and K-R&B. So I'm gonna do her a favor. And if you want a good playlist, I might somehow maybe ask her for a playlist of hers and put it into the description as well, because she showed me some songs and it's actually pretty good. She's also more into K-pop. Yeah, but going on, and I actually know Penmeko because of her. That was actually the point what I wanted to say first. Anyways,
I actually also listened to Penmeko. Like, I somehow stumbled over Bolo, and then I just started to actually listen to some songs. Sometimes it really hits.
I mean, she actually showed me some like other genres as well, so I'm not really sure what she showed me. For example, I don't know where to put Zyro Park in. I would actually say more like hip-hop, but also kind of K-pop. I don't know. Need to look that up later. But I was like, oh, Peneko. I know it because of my friend. But for the other ones, we have NCT Tojejong with Kiss and EXO Love Shot. They all blend like the R&B elements of K-pops in like the K-pop signature style, and creating like soulful and sophisticated music.
Yes. And going on, K-pop is also heavily influenced by EDM, like electronic dance music, and incorporating elements such as house, future bass, and dubstep. And these high energy tracks are often accompanied by intricate choreography and making them a staple in the industry. And for example, we have songs like Ace's Cactus, Stray Kids with District 9, and Monster X with Hero. And those songs showcase this electrifying fusion. Pretty good.
And I think this side is actually more called like the
Noisy
music. Yeah. Like if someone in like the K-pop, like if you're talking about K-pop and someone is like talking about noise music, it might be literally like, oh yeah, going into the like Stray Kids area, like older Monster X songs, or Cactus, or I think even Undercover kind of thing, like from Ace, also counts to that. Or just literally like Gimme Gimme from All Hours. Yes. Like literally that could also count to like EDM noise music.
Yeah.
To be honest. But moving on to one of my literal favorites. I don't know. I have
that I gave it to you. Be happy.
Yeah, I'm actually happy. I'm sad that I didn't get the next one, but I'm happy with the rock and pop one. Pop rock. So, some K-pop artists embrace rock and pop rock, and I'm literally here for it, delivering powerful instruments and raw vocals. And for example, we have like Day6 with a very, very, very good song called Shoot Me. I think it was one of my first K-pop comebacks that I actually experienced myself, back as a baby K-pop stan, kinda. I swear, Shoot Me good. And then we have as well Extraordinary Heroes, with, to be honest, not only 3/4, but their whole damn discography.
There are some slow songs that like not, but
Kind of ballad music thingy.
Yeah.
Yes. But like, I think almost all of their songs are like literally rock, pop rock.
Yeah.
But I choose, as an example, Money on My Mind, because the song is a banger. Yes. And also groups like TXT with Love Song or Dreamcatcher, known for like rock influenced tracks like Scream, demonstrate how rock music has found its place in K-pop. And I swear, I love it. And also, if you like the Japanese group One OK Rock, check out the new Extraordinary Heroes album. Literally, I was listening to it and my brain went to, oh yeah, that could literally go into like One OK Rock. That would literally be like the next song of One OK Rock. Because
to God, this whole podcast episode is just a big ad for Extraordinary Heroes today.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit simping is fine.
Comeback tour, now is an example.
Yeah, but XDs today is a slay.
Today not OX, but XDs. Wow.
True. There is a reason why I saw them live 3 times. One concert was enough. JYP, take my money. Literally, I wasn't planning on going to that concert, like, for real. My boss was like, okay, yeah. I was just joking, because sometimes when my, like, chef in, like, my boss in Korea was kind of like, I don't know, we just joked, and I was like, oh, but there's a concert next week, just, like, saying it, like, maybe you need to find someone else to like get my shift. Like just jokingly. And I was literally saying like, oh yeah, there's like actually a Extraordinary Heroes concert next week. I would love to go there. But nah, it's fine. And then she was like, oh no, actually you can go there. That's why I went to my first Extraordinary Heroes concert. That's how I actually got noticed by Julian and Gaon. And I'm still questioning why Gaon laughed at us. I'm still confused. But yeah, and then mind-blowing, Money on My Life, Jesus Christ. And I was like, yeah, I need to hear that one again. So 2 months later, I saw them again, and then 1 month later. Like literally the second concert was like Friday. I went there Friday. I think Monday ticketing announcement and Wednesday ticketing for the next one. And I was like, yeah, okay, take my money. I'm done with it. Just take my money. But yeah, coming back to Extraordinary Heroes now. The main topic, please. Enough simping for K-rock and pop. But if you need pop rock, like kind of, I don't know, examples, ask on Twitter. I can give you a lot of song recommendations.
Oh, Jesus. You'll never let it go.
Why? What?
You and K-rock and K-pop rock,
I
even
don't know.
J-rock and J-pop rock.
It started with them against the current back when I was like 13.
Yeah.
When I catched the crush on Chrissy Costanza.
Gay awakening. Let's go. But to keep
Literally.
going, finally, we are gonna make a whole 180 from rock and rock pop and gonna go over to ballads. Like a completely different but equally important genre. And it focuses on like emotional storytelling and strong vocal performances. And ballads are often like slow paced and filled with heartfelt lyrics and making them a favorite for crying and also a favorite for K-drama soundtracks. And like songs like The Boys Summer Night, IU with Through the Night, and Bonedo with Dear My Darling are perfect examples for K-pop ballads. And the one OST I wanted to actually put in there, but I always forget the name, like the English title.
Which
Stray
one?
Kids with Extraordinary You.
Wait. Say the Korean title, I can translate it maybe.
Not even
Okay.
that is in my mind again anymore.
Let me keep speaking. I'm gonna check Spotify for it. Story That Won't End. Kinaji Anul Iyagi. Story That Won't End.
True.
Because I was like, I know that damn name. And if you would say the Korean name, I know the English translation to
I didn't
it.
even get that in my head anymore, to be honest. The only thing that never leaves my head is like cover of the song as Rojicon. But the title, whoosh,
The
gone.
amount of times I literally signed that Norabang, I was literally just, ah! And then Changbin's rap started, and I was like, no, not working. Numa X stopped working. And then again picking up the next one. Hilarious. But yes, good choice.
Yes. And now for the next genre. Some groups and artists also incorporate jazz and retro sounds into their music. For instance, Mamamo's Piano Man and Shiny's 101 feature elements of swing, jazz, and disco like music, giving their music a timeless yet refreshing feeling.
Also, an example for jazz, because I just remembered. In the Chejichorom Jazz for Two OST, there is a song from Hogan that's also inspired with jazz. So maybe check one up. I'm not gonna look up what the name is actually, to be honest, because yes, I looked it up already for Stray Kids, but I think it was a short name, and I know that I'm not the biggest fan of it actually. And I heard it live, and I was like, "Heh, it's kind of cute," because Jinghwan came, and I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of cute." But New Light is still gonna be my favorite of all the songs.
Alone? Nee, Prost.
Yeah, Prost. That's it. So if you want to check out another one with jazz in it, and it's an OST, Prost from Hogan, and it's in Chejichrom, so Jazz for Two. And moving on to a more traditional genre in Korean, and it's trot. I'm not a fan of it, but there's like the new trot song, like the new group, and it's literally like it spawned and it was made for Ajimas, but everyone in Korea is loving it. So, trot, which has a bouncy rhythm and heavy vibrato,
Yeah,
in the vocals. I can't speak anymore. Though it is an older style, some K-pop artists like Super Junior T with Rokugo have experimented with trot to create fun, energetic songs. And these days, actually, it's also kind of more common. Like with it's getting more common and common for like companies to release trot groups. So yeah, trot.
Yeah.
I have a friend that loves trot, and I swear, a lot of my sessions with her are just me K-popping with everything and her trotting.
But now, keep going. Our favorite sentence, I think, to keep going on.
What's going on?
No,
Okay,
not
no.
yet.
Damn it.
Jesus. Like in recent years, K-pop has also embraced Latin and reggae like influenced music, and incorporating like rhythmic beats with Spanish language lyrics also, and songs like Omega X Love Me Like, 80s Shaboom, and Dumb Lady by Cart bring a global flavor to K-pop and showcasing its ability to blend different cultural elements. And they are so much more, and some we didn't. I really didn't want to put on this list because it won't leave our heads if I say it.
Oh, sol mio,
Okay, you
te
said it.
quiero, no botella. It's too awesome.
Yeah.
And that was actually gonna ask you.
Senorita.
No, not the Senorita one. Wait, that's the other one. Not the Pietro Lombardi one.
Jesus.
No, but those songs are literally also fun. Like the little Spanish side might be fun, but not if it's a cover of a German song that you actually really don't like. Because then every time that song starts somewhere, you go like the K-pop version, and the K-pop version starts to the German version. Like, but also the new one, I'm very disappointed that you didn't mention it.
I just didn't want to have it stuck in my head for like the whole evening after this, but
it's gonna
no,
be.
because of you, I do.
We're gonna have a lot of songs gonna be stuck in our heads right now.
I wrote the script and like put everything down, I was like looking for examples for everything. And the first one, high and mighty, oh, so Libby, you think you. And I was like, Jesus Christ, please no. And I had it already stuck in my head for a couple of hours. Thank you for giving it to me again.
No worries. No worries. As always. Maybe we're gonna hear George Lobster after that one. So that one is gonna be stuck in your head. But yeah, one song was also Lemieux by SF9, and one song was the Senorita by Byeee, aka a Korean cover of the song, I think, Senorita from Pietro Lombardi.
Yes.
A German dude. That was by D.D.D.
Yes.
Okay, anyways, lastly, some artists in the industry push musical boundaries by experimenting with alternative and experimental music. For example, older groups like FX with songs, for example, Red Light, and G-Dragon with Crooked are known for breaking traditional K-pop models and incorporating unique, unconventional sounds. So it's literally like experimental. I think you could even say like, no, Isomotif is more like Spanish flavored.
Yeah.
But
it's Spanish flavored.
Gorilla, for example. Kinda. I would
noisy.
say.
EDM.
Noisy, yeah, okay. True. But yeah, you're gonna find a lot of
I don't know. Have you listened to Red Light?
Which one?
Not Stray Kids.
I only got the Stray Kids one, to be honest.
Have you listened to FX Red Light? Then you'll know.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did, obviously.
Yeah.
I was like, which one?
Nice one.
Okay. I think that were actually all the genres though. Yes. And overall, K-pop is an ever-evolving genre that seamlessly blends multiple music styles, making it one of the most diverse and dynamic music industries in the world. So basically just K-pop, big house, and smaller rooms in like the house, different genres. That's how you explain it for dumb people. Or like in my language.
Jesus.
For the dummies. Hi, me.
So you're explaining for yourself?
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm always explaining stuff to myself. What? But go on.
Yeah.
What are yeah.
We just wanted to give you a little look inside of what are our favorite kind
Even
of
though we did it actually
genres in K-pop and outside of K-pop. So, do you want to start or should I?
Start yapping, please.
Okay.
I already kind of started.
In K-pop, I really started with a lot of noise music, and I really didn't like the many like slower ballads and everything. So I was really into noisy and EDM music. These days I still am, but I also came to like ballads a lot, but not from every group, to be honest. Still, they are like from some groups. I like also all these slow songs. As an example, Omega. We have to bring Omega X in here again. Sorry, it was too much X's, too less OX. Sorry.
And I was like, oh, dear H? No. OX.
But there are some groups out there where I like the noise music a lot more than like the slower music still. I also came to like rock a lot with mostly Extraordinary Heroes, like brought it to me from like the band side, but after that I also listened to some Day6 or In Flying. Like Extraordinary Heroes brought me some bands near, like they become more interesting also the bands for me. I didn't start with bands, I started with the classical groups like yeah. So I'm more in for that heavy, and also Latin and reggae kind of have some good flavor in there. Real good flavor in there. So that's like for inside of K-pop, and outside of K-pop, we actually just talked a couple days about it and looked up what are the artists we listen to outside of K-pop actually are considered, like what genre they are considered. And I have a real interesting pattern there. Like I listen to mostly bands, but for soloists, I listen to like Mitski and Billie Eilish, and they are like in the indie kind of
Genre?
Right.
No worries.
And I listen to some bands, like I like Arctic Monkeys a lot. I like Circus of the Sex a lot. Then The Neighborhoods. Which one is? Chase Atlantic. Also, like Chase Atlantic isn't in that kind of pattern like the other ones are, but also my favorite band, Wave to Earth. Love them. Gonna see them soon. It's still not in my head, to be honest. But they are all like in indie rock, indie alternative rock kind of genre. All of them. I have a good pattern there. Everything's the same, but I love it. And also, I came to love Keshi. I listened to a lot of more songs from him, like today. A lot of them made it into my playlist, and he's a really good artist. That was it for me. Yeah, go, keep going.
Yeah. To be fair, when I started with K-pop, I started actually with BTS, and the second one I started with was Monster X because of all it, and then at the same time Day6. So basically, I got into like the rock kind of way pretty early. I don't know how, but I loved it. And actually, when I first when I first started liking K-pop, I was pretty more into like darkish and noise music as well. Then I had like a phase where I loved like the cutesy concepts, like actually cute pop vibe-ish concepts more. But I always listen to like the ballads because I watched a lot of dramas. So I was like, oh, that OST actually sounds kind of cute. And then there were obviously ballads in it, like sad songs, but also the like pop-ish OST kind of side. So I guess I'm more like of the like one of the pop, maybe rock kind of person. So yeah, these days I'm actually also kind of like 50-50. I'm like, I don't know. Noise music, like some noise music is pretty good. If it's too noisy, I don't like it. EDM also, like, not sure about it, but I like some songs. And these days it's actually more like ballads and upbeat pop again for me. But I've always been like an upbeat pop kind of girly, to be fair. And for me, for example, the Latin part of K-pop is actually only Omega X kind of with Love Me Like and not Baila con OX. I was like, senores. Oh yeah, Baila con OX. These kind of things. But to be honest, the real Latin part, also Le Mio for me, I don't have it in the playlist, for example. I have the red wedding version of The Boys from Kingdom because it's not that Latin flavored. And I don't know, I think I'm just broke because in my second internship I'm really not into Spanish songs, I'm sorry. And like in my second internship, my boss literally just played Spanish music through the whole restaurant. And it was like 3 months on repeat. After like 2 months, I was literally just like, please, kill me. And after that, I didn't want to hear any Spanish song for like literally a year. So I literally just ignored everything Spanish. Even in K-pop. So yeah, I'm not really into the Latin region. But yeah, these are kind like I can listen to it, but yeah, not my favorites. And I think for me, I mostly listen to K-pop, to be honest. I'm not gonna like lie. But I also listen to pop, and it's like not like Western kind of music. Yeah, not Western kind of like, but like yeah, okay, Western music. But I'm literally like everything and all. Like just some examples from my playlist are like Yellow Hearts. I think that's more like hip hop ish from Ann Saunders. Then one song, for example, is Senorita for Shawn Mendes and Camilo Cabello. That's actually one of the few Spanish thingies I can't accept, even though I don't listen to it these days anymore. But yeah, also sad songs for me a lot. Before You Go by Luis Capaldi. And I swear my pop playlist, what I call pop, is literally a mix of everything. So I don't care what I'm listening to. But I also tend to more rock-ish kind of music. I'm pretty much into J-rock these days. And also and Team J-pop. But also my all-time favorite group outside of K-pop is gonna be Against the Current. I just love Chrissy, saw her live twice. Talked to her for like 5 minutes once. And this girl is just the cutest. I love her. She's tiny, mighty, cute. But she's just wow. Kind of a little bit my role model as well, I think. Yeah. So no, I don't want to censor this episode, so no peep. That I started liking XDs a lot, and also like Lucy and Flying and stuff. I think I don't have like a red string going through my monologue right now, but as in everything, hopefully. I don't know. Go on.
String. And yeah, actually, I think there was a few are done yapping, and I'm also done yapping about our like faves and everything. I think that was it for the different genres out there in K-pop. And again, if we like missed something you still have in mind, or if you have something to add, you can gladly leave a comment below and tell us there. And let us know your favorite genre out there, and maybe drop some recommendations and we'll give a listen. and we are always open for those, like for recommendations, and happy to maybe discover our new gems we like to listen to. But before we say goodbye,
Did you transfer to French? Before? It sounded so French. I don't know why.
my throat didn't want to work. Okay, stop. But before we are gonna say goodbye, we always a key point, as always, at the end of our podcast, our song and drama recommendations of the week for you. Yeah. So I'm also gonna start with the song recommendation now, as always. And it wasn't hard.
Roast lobster?
Okay,
Sorry.
no, not yet.
Maybe next week.
Maybe. But actually I had to decide between a Byeee song and a song that is like literally place one on my Spotify list right now. It came out a week ago, like today, literally a week ago. It's VVV by The Boys. I have listened to it too much that in not even half a day, it already was at like 3rd place on my Spotify list.
Yeah,
but I very much enjoy it. Very, very much. Like I was out with a friend and I was like driving, my playlist was going, and it was a drive for like 15 minutes. I think VVV was like all the time on, maybe one other song or two, like in between, like VVV, another song, VVV, another song, VVV. And yeah, I had problems. That was the day of the one day after release. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That's literally me today with the OST from Secret Relationships and the Byeee song. And 2 Byeee songs. No, 3 actually. Yes. And
But that was my song. Go on.
for drama recommendations, I got you today with Namib. I think I talked about it a little bit when we talked about Ghostlight. So, to keep my yapping today a little bit shorter, Namib is a show about a guy, like a drama about a guy, that is a trainee for I think 10 or 12 years. And Mate still didn't debut, but this was actually not on his list to do. But his company gets sold, kinda. Like the CEO gets changed. And fun fact, the CEO is also like the main character, so basically it's not a romance drama. It's like about the CEO of the company, like the woman, and how she deals with her problems, and also how the trainee guy, I don't know his name. It was Jinu. I know his in the show name, Jinu. How he deals with his problems and how they both help each other and try to solve all of the thingies that are happening in their life. And for example, Gino's problems are that he got kicked out by the company. Now he's in debt and he doesn't have any money. He has family problems with his mom, and also he doesn't know how to get the money and just give it to the company though. His ex one. And the woman, she has a deaf son. Gino from Ghost 9. Very good dude. Her son is deaf, and she actually, it was kind of her fault, and that's why she keeps making herself work a lot to distract from all her other problems, like family problems also with her husband and stuff. And the plot is actually kind of how can I describe it? It's hard. She gets Gino under her new company, kind of. She forms a new company-ish and wants actually to get back to the old entertainment. But at the end, everything is different, kind of. And to be fair, it's a really good drama. I was watching it non-stop for the first 6 episodes, then I stopped a little bit, then I started again, and I didn't want to finish it. That's why it took me like 2 weeks or something to watch the last episode. And it's only like 12 episodes, so but 1 hour still. And yeah, the drama is actually pretty good. Like the plot line is pretty deep, pretty sad kinda sometimes, but also kind of very cutesy because like friendship, and also even if you feel like alone, you're not really alone. And there are like people who can still help you, even though maybe they're not really trying to help you. Yes. It's really complicated, but it's a good drama. So if you want to have a little bit of trauma, depression, and happiness, and a cute Jin from Ghost 9, Namib. That's it actually for me yapping. So, should we say goodbye? I guess.
Yes.
And meet in next week's episode. And fun fact, next week's episode is not going to be special, but the following week might be a special episode. Just teasing. Not gonna say anything else. But yes. That's it for this podcast called D.D.D Discussions, though.
Stay tuned for our following content and have a good one and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Bye!